Nice input.
I don't even know what my character looks like, to be honest. No.
Okay, so Y brings out your weapon. And you hit it again, it brings out your secondary. There you go. A to jump. B will put away your weapon. So if you hold down RB, it brings up the one wheel. So that way you can get to some of the stuff that you need. Alright.
Okay.
So like if you had the bucket, bring out the bucket, start bucketing. So right trigger when you have the bucket out.
Yep.
And then once it's full, it's right trigger again, and it'll throw it. Right.
Okay.
And then like the shovel, you bring out the shovel, right trigger, days. And then say you're that, and then you have to fight really fast. You just hit Y, and it brings out your weapon.
So take them to a barrel so that we can grab stuff out of it.
Now later on I'll go over certain stuff with you on changing up your settings to help you. Like I have mine set up certain buttons that'll bring out like my food and my throwables real fast, so I'm not having to go into the wheel to find.
Yep.
I'm sure you're gonna be like your mother and want to complete all accommodations, right?
Possibly.
Okay, so if you hit your start button,
Yep.
and then right bumper over to pirate log,
Yep.
to reputation,
Okay.
for instance, to go into gold hoarder, and then combinations. 2 pages there of stuff that you have to do. Like, for instance, that first one there, you have to complete 250 voyages in total. You got a check mark.
Oh. Alright.
I will say, they're all a grind. Come take a look at this picture and do an inspect on it. Where I'm standing.
Okay.
And then there's a book on this seat here. And I'm gonna have to remember where every little Easter egg thingy is.
Get all the pictures of the it'll say inspect.
Yeah.
That's another thing. We can do it.
Okay, so you can at any time carry 10 cannons,
Okay.
5 chain shots, 5 pieces of food, 10 pieces of bait, 4 scatter shots, and 5 scatter shots, 5 throwables. I think that's it.
That picture was
Okay.
saying.
Oh, and like 10 fireworks. That fireworks are useless in the game. I took a zip line down to the boat.
See, if you look at all the little stools, they'll say take a seat. There's an accommodation for seeing the seats
Not again. Yeah,
in
whatever.
all the other
I don't hear you very well, Mom. Just so you're
Uh,
aware.
she cuts in and out.
If you look at the stool where I'm standing, it says take a seat. There's accommodations for sitting in the seats at all the outposts. But you won't get the accommodation until you have sat in every single, like every seat in every outpost. Like that, now you have one of yours ready. And did you look at that picture over here?
I already did.
Okay. Now what, if you talk to her, you get why. Now there's a top row with envelopes. Do you see those? Or actually, she'll say, browse Laguna's stock.
Truthfully, anything there right now, Jake, I wouldn't even worry about.
No, but I want to show him so that, because he can up his levels faster. When you open it,
Rocky.
you'll see 4 envelopes. Whenever you have enough doubloons, you'll be able to buy each one. Sometimes she gives them, like, Nod's time when they have deals, they'll give you for free. They up your levels. Now, where he went is right over here. Say, going down the hill. Jake, over here. And you hit X, and it'll take you right down to the boat. Just don't fall in the water like I do.
Okay. So I see these tables here. Behind you. Behind you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so each faction has a table. Okay? So if you sometimes I'm gonna see if I can find one. Okay, so that one's empty. So yeah, over where'd you go? Over here.
I'm still over by that table.
Yeah, I'm showing you the other tables here. So the gold hoarder one. See how there's a little ship on there? See the small boat? Right there? You see the small boat on the
Yeah.
table? Okay, so that means
Yeah.
somebody actually is representing this faction at the moment.
Okay.
Alright. So far, every other table doesn't have one. You're in crouch mode. Push it, push.
I know.
Alright. So, if you put up, say, come vote on this, okay? So, you vote on it. So now we represent Gold Hoarder. You'll see the flag on the back of the ship.
Yep.
Okay. Now, there is a faction called the Reapers. Once they get a grade 5, they can automatically see where any emissary is. So anybody that has a flag on their ship, they know where they are on the server.
Okay.
So sometimes if you're really working on stuff, sometimes it's easier not to have that on. The bonus to having that on is if you hit your right bumper right now, down by your health, you'll see a gold key with a 1.
Yep.
Okay. So as you grab gold hoarder loot, that will raise up, and once you get to 5, well, sorry, every time you sell anything, at a 1, you don't get a bonus, and it slowly gets better as you get that filled up. At level 5, the bonus is 1.5. So you get what the loot is, and then 1.5 times that amount handed to you also in gold.
Yeah.
We'll just leave gold hoarder up. Show you some stuff, I guess, on the boat so you can understand. Always come
At least
over and
preloaded.
no,
No.
always turn off your light here on the
Oh
top
yeah, then you're harder to
deck.
see.
Right. Okay, so if you look up in the sky, if you look straight up, you'll see how the wind is moving.
Yep.
So that's the way that you need to know you need to move the sail to try to catch the wind.
Okay.
Okay. So the big round anchor thing on the side here, this thing moves it
Yep.
back and forth. The long piece drops it and raises it.
Okay.
So drop the sail and then raise the sail.
Then drop and then raise.
Yeah, drop it all the way. Now raise it. Just so you can see how long it takes a while. But if you have 2 people, it goes a lot faster.
Okay.
Right?
Stop hitting each other.
And the same is with the anchor here. So if
Okay.
you grab a hold of it and start raising it,
Yeah, it's slow, and then you get on it, and then it goes double speed. Alright.
right? So then down here, you have 3 different barrels that you can put cannons and all that into. There's only 1 barrel for wood, and then there's 2 barrels for food.
Okay.
All the other barrels are useless on here. And then you have
They're
your
just
quest
like
table.
customization.
You have a quest table back here where you can put down missions.
Alright.
So when you're on a brig,
Give
well,
me a second.
when you're on the ship with one other person or even multiple people, takes well, I guess if you're on with a galleon, it takes 3 people to when you vote on something to get the quest accepted. The other 2 ships, it only takes 2 people.
Okay.
But now if he's on a sloop and he's by himself, it just takes himself.
No, the magical person has to click on it. So if you come over here to vote,
Yep. Vote to sail quest.
okay. So now that we have a quest down, you have to hold your right bumper. And you go A for quests.
Yep.
And then you have to use your right stick and move it around to what, because you can end up with tons of quests.
I currently just have the one there.
Yep. So okay, so then you have to come down to the other end here to the map table.
Yep.
And you gotta try to find it.
Okay, give me a second, please.
Okay. So I'll let you jump on the table so you can get a feeling of it. I already know which island it is, so.
Oh. Is it anywhere close to where I was already looking?
Yeah, you just have to go up a bit on the map table. It is Barnacle Cay. So if you
Oh yeah.
you can hit A and then it'll put a marker. Plus. Okay, so what I would do too is you always want to check your map or zoom out as far as you can and then cover the
Yep.
entire map. Go all the way to the top.
Mm-hmm.
Like go all the way that you can. So, whoop, stop for a second. Go back down. You see that red skull? So that means
Yep.
that there's a Reaper's chest right at that spot.
Okay.
Okay? So if somebody had it on their ship, it would be moving. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay, so anytime you put that chest on your boat, everybody knows where you are.
Okay.
Okay? Then go all the way to the, yeah, going around the map and then down. So what we're doing right now is just double checking to make sure there's no Reapers on the map.
No, nothing.
Oh, okay.
Because you'll see a boat like ours, only it'll have a flag with like a one, two, three, or like up to five little lines on the flag.
Yeah.
So on the wheel part here, every wheel is different. Okay. So
It's
if you
the
grab
one with the little design thing on it that says center. Or that means center.
sometimes, but so if you grab hold of the wheel and turn it to the right and then turn it back to the left, you'll hear like a little thud.
Yeah.
That's when you know you have it in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay. Just in case,
Okay.
you know, because some of them, like for example,
If you get into a fight and somebody hits your wheel and you put a piece of wood on, it could be on that spot. And then you won't
like
know.
that,
So you have to listen to the thud.
like
That
this.
one's got the little gold piece on the top.
Oh shit! My battery just died.
Hang
Hang
on,
on,
his
his
battery died on him.
Yeah. There's supposed to be an indicator on each thing, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. There pretty much is. You'll just look for the one piece that's different. But it's mostly the
thud.
thud that you hear, whatever you call that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's back, I think.
Oh, I might be. I don't know.
The next you go,
Yeah, I
you'll
guess
be
they
able
have
to buy
switched it a
stuff.
bit. You can, yeah, each one does have a different look now. They used to have them that certain ones didn't have anything.
Didn't have any kind of indicator.
Well, there
Other
was a
than the
couple
hood.
in.
Yeah, see, look at this one. It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah. I don't think I would want to touch that wheel.
Why not?
Might be a little warm.
You won't freeze.
All right. So it's that island directly straight ahead that has smoke coming from it.
Okay. I need to run upstairs to go give the girls a hug and kiss real quick. So
Yeah.
I'm going to be right back.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Nothing bad. Okay. You hear that humming? That music?
No, not right now. I do not.
I don't either.
Well, I do. There's a mermaid statue in the water here. Okay?
Oh.
So there's 3 types of mermaid statues. Blue's the easiest, then green, then red.
Oh, there I heard.
Okay? So you will need food on you. Do you have food on you?
I have no idea.
Hit your start button.
No, I do not.
Oh, there she is.
Silver
Silver by my name.
What color?
Green.
So go down to the
Well,
food
actually,
barrel.
it's blue. Sorry. It's blue.
Food barrel here. Let's grab some coconuts.
Okay, you can hold how much of these again?
5.
Okay.
Okay. Now we're gonna go jump in the water.
Alright.
You have
Do you
a
have a
sword?
sword?
Jesse has a sword.
Yes.
Okay.
So when you get close to it, it's going to start taking health off you.
Okay.
So
Then you just start,
swiping.
and then you just start swiping it to break it up.
Alright.
Then if you grab it with X,
Yep.
then bring it back to the shoe. Oh, shark!
Oh, shit.
Hey.
We
We
call
call
him
him
Bruce.
Bruce.
Let me up. Let me up.
All right, killed 1 shark, but there's another one in the water too.
Ah.
Yeah, you'll always get
certain.
2 if there's 3 people in the water.
Okay, are you? Where do you have it? So bring it to the front here, and I usually would step up here, and you just hit B, and it drops it wherever you want to drop it. So I usually drop it right where I'm standing.
Oh. So like that. And then,
There, he's dead. You won't have another shark.
or did you want it up there?
Up there, like that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so
I'm full, so I can't grab it.
when you have shark like this, you have to, you can't eat it raw or you're just gonna puke. And it's not gonna give you much health. So you gotta
But
come
it'll
over
give
to,
him
cook it.
accommodations.
It does
He does
Yeah.
have to puke for accommodations.
yeah, so
Remember.
you just have to cook it, but it takes a 50 seconds, a minute maybe to actually
Okay.
cook proper. It'll start to change color and everything.
Just like when you actually cook it, not much different. It'll look the same as if you actually cooked it.
Never leave anything on the stove and leave your ship though. You can burn your ship down.
Burn your ship down.
See how it's changing?
Yeah.
Once it's all that color.
So that's done now, so you just pull it off.
So I'll let you.
Yeah, if you want to pull that off, If you can't, you gotta put the food away that's in your barrel. You come over to the barrel, just click on the food,
Scroll, and take that.
and then you put it in
Put it up in the.
the barrel.
Doesn't matter which barrel.
Well,
Just put in the one that you already had one in. Okay.
okay, so left trigger blocks. Okay.
Yep.
Now, if you, we'll do it up here. If you do, I'm not gonna be the best one to explain it. Well, I'm gonna do my best. So you have, if you sit there and hold your trigger, it'll do a sword lunge. Okay?
Yep.
But if you hold the block and then wait for one certain moment that it lunges and you hit the
Yep.
A button, it will do a super lunge. Did you see how far I went?
Oh. So, block, lunge.
There you go.
There you go.
Hell, you got it faster than I ever did. I don't
even have it yet.
So technically, to get to an island really fast is to actually just do that and just launch yourself over.
Okay.
Or if like you needed to get back to your boat really fast and you're at the island, because you'll float to your boat faster than just swimming it.
Now make sure you remember that there's skeletons over there.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a
And
skull.
Is this one that we needed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I messed that up. I didn't mean to. I have stick drift on my controller that I gotta try to remember.
Okay, so there was just a skull laying on the ground. So if you put it in the water, it floats, and then she can harpoon it out of the.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so this is where you have to read the
Okay,
map.
hold on. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
You can harpoon people.
Okay.
So if he says harpoon me, it just, you're not gonna hurt him.
Yeah.
But it sometimes it's nice to tell people when you're gonna harpoon them. Because otherwise you're like, look, where am I?
Alright, so then you, again, right bumper A, choose the map that you want. And then we gotta read the map to
Yeah.
do the dates. There's one over this way.
And there's one up at the top corner up here. Hey, yeah.
If you're trying to dig and you have a skeleton bugging you, kill the
Captain
skeleton.
Spew Hard Benson.
Yeah, you'll want to probably kill him before you do your dig so that he doesn't bother you. But then he will give you a bunch of stuff too.
I'm on a break. The digging takes forever.
Oh, right, yeah, because on a sloop, everything is faster and easier. That's why we always just go on a sloop.
Ow, you fuck.
I'm coming.
healing.
Yeah, and they
Yeah, that healing doesn't affect it that
With
much.
the banana.
Banana.
A banana does next to nothing.
So,
Like,
drop gold pouch.
ammo pouch. What a fucking... And he dropped
Let's go.
whatever this ammo pouch is.
It
It
just gives you more ammo when you have
Yeah.
your gun.
Thank you.
like
Like
if you
if you
shot
shot
your
your
gun,
gun,
I didn't shoot my gun, no.
you can
you
still
can
pick up
the
the
ammo.
ammo.
It just won't do anything.
So now, if you look at the quest, we have 2 missions on there.
Okay.
98% of the time, when you kill a captain, it's usually their orders are on the same island.
Yeah. So you said you got one of them already, or no?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, you got the one. It says it's around here, is it not?
And
Once you find it, that paper will go away.
It
It
won't
won't
be
be
in
in
your
your
deal.
deal anymore.
Really here. Around the first little rock area. Maybe, like... here.
Right here.
Huh.
Oh, excuse me.
Ow.
And
if it's
say just you and Dad playing, or like whatever, you normally should be doing a boat check every few minutes. Like meaning like looking around the water to make sure there's no other boats in your.
So if you want to pick it up and run it towards the...
That's why I'm staying on the boat, is to keep an eye out for the boats.
Okay, and then you're able to harpoon this as well.
Yeah.
Hit me and drops it and she'll harpoon it.
Is that far enough that you can harpoon it? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
What's up? The other side. 100% this one's going to be a storage crate.
Yeah, usually it usually is.
Oh, wait. Oh, well, you know what? Yeah, it's a big boy.
Oh, like a stronghold?
Yeah,
Because Jake needs all that stuff. We don't.
I know. Well, we're gonna dig it up.
Oh god. Well, we just go right back to the outpost. There's nobody around, so.
Okay. So these things, okay?
Mm-hmm.
They go boom.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
don't
Okay.
click your X button at all.
So I started. Left trigger will stop it.
Okay.
Okay. They've made it easier now. You used to not be able to. It was dangerous to harpoon those things. Now you can. So
Okay.
just don't sword lunge near it. You don't want to.
Because if you get that on the boat and you accidentally set it off, you can.
Okay. This
Pretty
always.
much sink yourself.
Anytime you have any boom barrel
Go
on
below,
board.
so then
Oh no.
it's...
You put it in
God,
your
no.
crow's
Oh,
nest
you
here.
put it up top.
Yes.
It'll do less damage.
Yeah, less damage up here if somebody shoots it.
Realistically, I think this would do a lot of damage if it was up here.
Well, it still will, but it won't. It won't put the holes in the bottom of your ship.
Alright, we're gonna head right back to the.
It'll blow up the top, and then that'll go fire. But if you have it down below, it will blow probably about 8 holes in the bottom of your ship, and you could sink very quickly.
So until you can buy yourself a captain ship,
Mm-hmm.
okay, you actually have to manually carry everything to each
tent.
person, to sell things to. So once you can purchase your own ship and have your own guild, I'll try to get you into our guild. You can sell it to Sovereign, and the Sovereign will take everything, and then just distribute it to the proper
So
emissary.
wherever it's supposed to go.
Yes.
And it's so much easier because if you have to take it to every single person, it's time consuming if you get a lot of loot.
Yeah.
At least with the Sovereign, it all just goes to the same spot and she'll take everything. Massive time difference. Now, can he see how much it's going to cost him for his ship? Or does he have to do that at the start?
I think he has to do that at the start.
Because that might be something for you to check out like later on. And then that way he'll know, because he'll make money today. And then that way, once it tells him how much his ship will be, then all he's got to do is think of the name and buy it.
Drop the anchor. The anchor will put you to a complete stop and never leave it down.
No.
You always
Just make sure your sails are all up all the time, and then you raise the anchor again.
Okay.
So the reason I put everything at the front, okay, is so when you're selling it to Sovereign,
Mm-hmm.
you have to come up to the top here.
Yeah, he's going with you.
How'd you get up there?
Ladder.
No,
You gotta
gotta
go
go
inside.
Inside, there's a ladder.
Yeah, I found it. Okay.
So at the front, you grab the harpoon here, and you just shoot your pile. Okay? Which puts it onto this. Usually it's just left down, but it throws everything on there for you.
Okay.
Okay? I don't know if I can hit it, but I can't. The boom barrel. And then, so then you just drop down, pick up the items.
No,
No,
you
you
go
I
go
just
the
dropped
other
off
way.
the edge. Or you can go that way. You just walk off the edge and you land on here. And you pick up an item.
Okay.
Then you bring it here and you just sell.
and then you get money.
Sailor's chest. And that's what you're doing with all the stuff?
Yep.
Yeah,
You just pick everything up and sell it.
I'm just going to get the boom barrel.
And then on the side, you'll see your money blowing up.
Yeah.
Now, our flag is only at a 2. So if our flag was at a 5, you would make more money than what we just did
Yeah.
for
for
everything.
everything.
So
So now
we
you
can
come back. I think he's waiting for you down bottom. Yeah, he's just looking at stuff.
Yeah, it's there's several different. So if you go on there, use quest table.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let you do it.
Yeah, I've interacted with it.
Oh, are you? Okay. I didn't know if we could both. So if you go into Gold Hoarder, so buried treasure. So the first one there will put you onto a small island. The other, the captain treasure map, usually puts you on a larger island. And then the ashen ones, I wouldn't worry about at the moment, but that puts you out in a section of the map that's called the Roar that has exploding volcanoes. Okay. Riddles, it again, small riddle to a larger riddle. So the pirate riddle one there will probably have like one little thing to do on it. The other one will probably have 2 or 3 locations you got to go to on the island.
Okay.
Treasure Vault is going to send you all over the map to dig up a key to get into a vault. There's 5 different spots on the entire map. There's 5 islands that have vaults in it that it could send you to.
Alright.
Okay. Medley I never do just because it's time consuming and it just gives you a mix of everything.
Right.
And then raid voyages, you pretty much you dive underwater and you go to it. It takes you to wherever you choose to go, type deal, and you get special, just gold hoarder or whatever one you go into if you do order souls type deal. So each should I tell it? Like order souls, there's fighting skeletons or there's fighting tons of ghost ships. I suggest you not doing ghost ships by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And then merchant, oh, delivering animals. That helps. And then delivering other cargo stuff. Yeah. So each one has different missions. You won't be able to do the Athena Fortune right now because you have to become a pirate legend first, which you have to get.
It says 3 level 50 titles
Yeah.
required.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Yeah, 15.
So between Reapers, Gold Hoarder, Hunter's Call, Order Souls, and Merchant, you gotta get each one to at least 50. It goes to 500 now. So, yeah.
Alright.
Still no Reaper. Alright. But let's tell you a riddle. Devil's Ridge.
And it's a good thing to study the map so that you have an idea
Okay.
where all the places are. Like, it's a good thing to study maps so that you know where all the places are.
Yeah.
It'll. The more he plays, the easier it comes to the.
Like I said, it's good to look on the map and you just kind of have an idea, like, there's different areas, so there's the lower, there's something shore, there's short, friendly, there's on the map. And then if you look where I'm at, Jake,
Yep.
if you look just straight out, you'll see a ship that's in the water. It's a sunken ship.
Where's the birds?
I don't know. I didn't see them. That's why when I seen it, I thought, huh. But it's a sunken ship, which usually has treasure inside of it. So you jump down in the water and go all through the ship, and you'll find the different things in there, like the gems and chests, and other things in there. Usually there's birds above them. That's how you know, like, if there's a couple of birds, it's just barrels out in the water, but if there's a whole bunch, it's probably And when you go to these islands, always check the rowboats, because they have food.
See how we're pointed at the island right now?
Yep.
Key, never do that.
Yeah, no.
Always turn yourself, and that way you have an out. If you have a ship coming towards you, always have yourself pointed so you can drop the sail and just go.
Yeah, because if you have it the other way, they corner you, you're screwed.
Yeah.
By the time you get yourself in a way that you get out of there, they've probably already got you half something.
Alright, so rowboats have supplies on them.
Yep.
At the back here, you can open up the chest and there's tons of supplies. Okay, so the way the food works,
Oh wow. Yeah,
bananas,
there's quite a bit.
banana, coconut, pomegranate, mango, coconut, and then your shark pig chicken to megalodon, any fish that's cooked, and any cracker.
Okay.
Okay. For like banana gives you the less health and so on. So pineapples fills up your bar fully. Like if you were on a sliver of health, you eat the pineapple, it'll fill it totally up. And then it has 2 bites to it, so you'll bite half of it to give you full health type deal, and then you save the other half for another time that you need to. So these rowboats
Right.
you can take over. So if you use oars, right?
Yep.
So triggers both at the same time. If you hit just the one, it'll pull it to the one side. If you hit the other one, it'll roll it to the other side. So
And in order to put it up here, you gotta come to where I am. Back of them.
Okay, so how do I do this?
That's where you learn to maneuver a boat.
and then your bumpers, if you hold both down, they will stop the boat from moving.
All right. Okay, and where is Mom? Back there.
Yeah.
You gotta get to the back of the boat.
Trying to get there.
Trust me, I don't like rowboats because I have a hell of a hard time getting where I go. Unless I'm not allowed to go straight, then I'm just straight. But just reminds me of the rower.
A little bit.
Now, when we come over here, you're gonna see, I think it says Y or something. There you go.
You probably got an accommodation for docking that rowboat.
Yes, yes, I did.
Because right now, you're gonna see a lot of accommodation spots.
So we can go back to the island now. So that was a cannon rowboat, so you can technically, it gives you an extra cannon that you can shoot out of.
Alright.
So now we have the riddle. So, because we stepped on the island, the second verse came up.
Holding a lantern high, reach the impaled explorer hidden from the sky.
Okay. So, I know the map, so just follow me. It'll be taking forever to try to find it.
Especially on the big island.
I will later on send you the link that helps new people with it. So there is a hidden tunnel cave system in here.
Ow, fucking snake.
Snake.
Oh, you're gonna.
There's Mr. Impaled Boy.
Hey, hold a lantern.
Yeah, so you gotta
Oh, you're
pull
okay.
your
lantern
Hey, nope, you turned it off. Now raise it. I think right trigger. There you go. Okay, and then you go back to the map thing, and it's gonna show the next.
Yeah, it'll. Every time you do one,
Curse
it
or
opens the
shrine,
next part up.
sunlight does not reach. Reading this map will a
So-
secret teach.
That tells me it's in the cave here because the sunlight doesn't reach.
Yeah.
I think that's just over here. The boar shrine.
What?
There you go.
The caged explorer light rarely blooms. Dig 5 paces west by northwest. Treasure nearby looms.
So when you find him, you pull out your compass, and you stand in front of the thing, and you walk that direction. And you just basically count your steps. And you dig.
So caged explorer.
Yeah. So you always put your back to it. What does it say? 5
I think it
paces
was
west.
west, northwest.
Yeah, 5 paces. So then you put your back to it and you bring out your compass.
So
West.
northwest is there.
So you're gonna go with that
West.
mark between the west and the northwest. You're gonna slowly walk 1, 2.
So about here.
Yep. So you bring out your shovel and you dig.
Down.
There you go. Yeah, you're gonna have the accommodations pop up both streets.
Alright.
Especially every first thing that you do, it automatically goes to stuff.
Okay, so the good thing about these chests here, you open it, there's gold. It can carry up to 3 things in it.
Okay.
Okay. So, for example, if this was laying on the ground, okay,
Yeah.
you can pick that chest up. Oh, pick the chest up.
Yep.
And it will say, if you look at
Whoa.
that, it'll say that you can pick it up. It'll let you put it in. Okay?
Yeah.
So, now we'll head to because we got fandoms after us stuff. No, go away.
Yeah, ghosties are terrible. They like hurt you.
Fucking snake.
Now, like, if you jump off here, you're gonna hurt yourself because there is fall damage, so.
So the smallest jumps possible is ideal.
So get him to kill one of them pigs,
Why?
because he'll get an accommodation for it.
So drop it here, she can harpoon it. Come this way and kill this stupid pig, I guess.
Because it's the same with the snakes and all of the chickens.
Seriously? One swipe? Okay, the pigs don't die in one swipe.
Did you do it in one swipe?
Well, I did it one swipe.
Oh. How?
I don't know.
That's why I was gonna say get him to kill it so that he gets his accommodations. But,
Hey, yeah.
and it's the same with the snakes and the chickens, Jake. If you see them, pull out your sword and swipe at them. Because for the first little bit, you'll get
I don't understand
accommodations.
how we're stabbing a ghost, but
Well, you do.
Kill that pig.
oh, it keeps running near snakes.
Yes, gotta
Then
kill.
kill the snake too. But you gotta be quick when you're doing a snake, because he will poison you.
Come back.
Whatever he
There.
does poison you, just eat something real quick and it'll bring you out
Come
on it.
swipe this snake.
Fuck you, snake. What are you doing over here?
And then if you pick up their meat, you can bring it back and cook it. Because when you cook, you will get accommodations for cooking. You need to cook so many, I think.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Because that's simple enough to do.
But that's what I'm saying. Anytime he would kill them.
So I'm gonna run the rest of the island here. The beach sometimes has loot on it.
Mm.
Loot and bottles.
There's lots of things that he's walking around. I can actually see them.
Oh, yeah, see there's Captain here. There, mermaid statue. Have that skull,
Yep.
and then come to me. See this hand here? This is the part of the newest update. So you dig them up.
Yep.
And he becomes your friend.
Oh.
So the
He
skeleton,
becomes a teammate on this island while you're on the island. He will help fight things.
like if Ghosty comes after you, he'll kill it. If another skeleton chases you to try to kill you, he'll go after it.
You can even hand him loot to give that he'll follow you to the ship with.
But sometimes that's not a good idea because if he gets into a fight, he will drop it. And then if you don't know where he was fighting, we might lose it. We had that problem today. But we were lucky that he was able to find it. So.
This can just go there.
Right, so we have a thing to do.
That's on this island.
Yeah.
I showed him the map, so he's actually gonna go dig it up.
Oh, is that what he does too?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's convenient. I mean, I knew they dig stuff up because when I put all those things in the ground, he went and helped me dig them back up. But I didn't realize he was taking those too. Man, why couldn't this game have been that easy when we started? Like, we had to do everything ourselves. Like, now it's so much, getting so much easier.
There's another mermaid statue.
Well, there's birds flying around over here.
Yeah, they do that because of the island.
figuring it out. Yeah. Whoa. The island.
Oh.
What are you thinking so far, Jake?
So far, it's not too bad.
It's a game that can be fun as can be, or the worst. Like when people start fighting you, it gets frustrating. But
What's
we're
storage
doing
tank?
accommodations up here. Right by your but when you're doing accommodations and you're able to get stuff done, it can be relaxing and fun.
Yeah.
Can also make you paranoid too. Good thing you didn't drive over those. There was two boom barrels over there.
Whoops. Bye-bye, rowboat.
Oh, what'd you do?
I detached it by accident. I went to...
Did you take all the stuff out of it?
I did.
Okay.
Now, we are moving super slow because we are only using one sail. So...
So have you been up in the crow's nest, Jake?
Yeah, he went up there when I took the boom barrel off.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, I didn't know if you went up or not. Because sometimes when you go up there, you can see boats better because you can see further away.
Yeah.
Because you can see like over the tops of some of the islands where you can't from down here. Like that rock, if I look to the top, I can see a little bit over it, but not, I can't down here.
Yeah.
I do that sometimes when I'm doing my boat checks when I'm here. That's all I'm doing right now is so that he can help you with the game, so. I'm just kind of keeping an eye out for intruders. This is a fun one. And two of them are up top. Oh, you have fun with this one. Oh, you got one of your skeletons on the beach.
Okay. See this boom barrel?
Yep.
That's the lowest. There's three types. The one we sold is the middle type. Those there aren't even worth picking up.
Well, he'll need to because he'll need over 200 of them. If he looks at his inventory, he'll need them. We don't.
That's fine. It's not worth it until you want to do that accommodation, and then I have an easy way of doing it.
A ton of them.
But it's pretty near like 200 to 500 of everything that you're gonna need. And that's like animals included, like everything. in order to get your accommodation. No, the reason to do like painting day and just do accommodations.
So you can easily, as we have water here, we still have one more dig up there. So if you want to make it super easy for yourself, show them the map. He'll take you to it.
I don't even know where he went.
Oh, he came to me.
Yeah, when you were,
I was the one that dug
dig him up.
Oh, there's
Alright.
another one though up here.
Yeah, well then dig him. And when you dig him, then he'll follow you. So you just show him your map and he'll go right to the dig. I think that's so neat. I didn't realize that's what they're doing, but. See, even I'm learning something from it.
You learn something new every day. Because you're a newbie.
I'm not. Where's Roach?
Yoink! Okay, so it's official.
What's official?
Doing the big island digs is pointless. Do the small islands, get the 2 digs, and get the same type of chest as doing a large island and doing 3 digs. Which the large islands can be annoying to dig at. I'd rather do the small islands and just get it done and over with that way.
Well, yeah, what's Flashes. Different. We got some funky names, I'll tell you.
Booty up. Jake, if you come up top here for a minute.
Yep.
You look at there, you see the ship in the sky?
Yep.
Okay,
I
so
do.
that is a world event.
Okay.
Okay, that the ship in the sky is always in the same area, which is down in oops,
Wonders.
up in like this area here. I put a bunch of circles on the map.
Okay.
And the ship in the sky just means it's so when you're looking at the missions down there to put down quests, in the raid one it says fleet, ghost fleet, that's a ghost fleet.
Okay.
Okay. Which depending what size ship you have, so with us with a brig, there's a good possibility we would have the first round might be just one galleon. Second round will be a galleon and a sloop, and third round, the final round, will be 2 galleons. But if you're on just a sloop and you do it, it's a sloop, and then second round sometimes it's 2 sloops or 1 sloop, and then the last round is just you'll have the galleon at the end to beat.
Okay.
And don't drive under it, because if you drive under it not wanting to do it, you will, what's it called, start it up. Like you gotta kind of get the hell out of there.
But the world events is where you make your most money too.
Well, yeah, because you get more loot. But a lot of people want to do the world events, so that's where they'll steal it on you.
Oh, Murfruit.
Tell you about the movie. With the Murfruition to get rid of your movie. That Murfruit, that's for your to make your mermaid hive, but you'll have to show you about how to get a mermaid, and if you eat the Murfruit, if you go to,
You have to cook it first.
well, yeah, but
If you want to take that to the ship, well,
if you're gonna tuck your hide somewhere, you don't want your mermaid showing up. You cook one and eat it. You have to show up, so that other boats can't see it.
you good?
Yeah, Bray just keeps messaging me.
Aren't you in the same house?
Yep.
So, Jake,
Mm-hmm.
come over to the island with me for a second.
Jump
Jump
off
off
the
the
boat.
boat.
For what?
Just
Just
jump off the boat.
You're showing me about the mermaids. I know about that already.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
I have played the game, but not long.
Okay,
Okay,
as long as you know about the
the
mermaid.
mermaid.
'Cause my
My
mermaid
mermaid
just
just
popped up.
popped up.
It
It
always
always
pops
pops
on
on
the
the
wrong
wrong
side.
side.
Okay, you see the swirly red things in the sky there now?
Yep.
That's another world event. He will be actually on the map if you go down to the map table.
You
You
are
are
coming
coming
in hot.
Well, I'm trying. I would drop the anchor. I would raise the anchor.
That's a
That's a
Dixie
Dixie
stick.
stick.
I hate having those on the boat.
Oh, the trident thing.
Yes, because I have done back in the day. I would screw people over if they had it on their boats because I'd use it against them.
Oh,
So you can pick it up and take it over, and you can help him kill that captain with it.
Time he gets over here, Captain will be dead.
so what does this thing do?
Well, if you pick it up and take it over to the island,
Uh-huh.
you see a skeleton, you just aim it at them and let it. He'll have to tell you how to do it. I don't.
It'll fill up with
Energy.
shock charge type deal, and then you can just
Okay.
fire it.
So we're just looking for the chests right now.
Yeah, we have digs. Right in between them both. Okay, let me dig. You probably didn't even have to move it.
Probably not, but
Oh boy.
oh,
Oh, you
Is
got
that
a
a
Reaper
Reaper
chest?
chest?
Yeah, it is.
We
We
do
do
need
need
them.
them.
Everybody's gonna know where we are.
ah,
So you can run those two things to the ship if you want.
sure.
Well, there's definitely a swing and a miss, sir. Definitely a swing and a miss.
That eight piece shit inside.
So, because of what type of island this is, I'm going to show you the one other thing. So, there is the burning blade that is up right now. Okay? So his world event is actually coming to each one of these types of islands. I need you over where I am.
Oh,
You come to these gates here, you bring up your lantern. It says light, torch.
okay.
Stand on the platform and use the lever. The only difference about this is when you have the doing the burning blade and you bring that ship here, you're coming down here to pretty much light up this ritual thing down here. What
Okay.
we're coming down is we're coming to destroy it. Okay, so you come over, you light this thing up. On the wall there, it's gonna you'll see them start spinning. It's gonna give us 3 items to look for. So the wheel back, oh, sorry, point this into the sky. See how it shows so you gotta find them, right?
Okay.
So then you come back to the capstan wheel behind you here, and this rotates it. Okay.
So that's
then
the
once
first,
you, yeah,
third,
so
middle
once you
one.
come back onto it, you hit the right trigger, and you gotta map out those. Now, the last one is up there, but say I go to the wrong one, it goes away, and you have to restart.
Okay.
Right? Now we need the butterfly and the boar.
Okay, that's the boar, right? Or is that
Nope,
the bear?
that's a bear. There's the butterfly. Okay, do it.
Okay, so one.
Right trigger. Nope.
Three.
Right trigger to make the thing small.
No, I know. I'm just trying to remember the.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so right trigger. That's
Yep. Yep. Straight down. Yep.
and then it's
That one.
that one.
2 o'clock. Nope. Nope. Up. Up. Up.
Oh, up, yeah.
Up. And then the one straight down from it. Yeah. There you go. That one. Okay. And then we have to find the border. That's it there.
Yeah. Okay, so
Nope. Ah.
oh, oh, it was that one. Wow. Okay. Here we go.
Down. Over. Yep. Yep. Down.
Then it was this one.
It's
That
the
one,
two. It's both of them right down there.
Oh,
And then
okay,
that one.
Yeah.
Okay, now we have waves of skellies to beat. You missed, sir.
Interact with the mermaid too. Did we?
No. No, you missed your sword dash. I was just picking on you. So there is going to be one guy with a boom barrel, though.
Oh. Okay. Oh, yeah, right there. Oh, that got me.
There's a barrel over here with food in it if you need food. Right where I'm standing.
Should show them. Should show them where the ammo thing is too.
Oh, can you grab me?
Yep.
Yep.
Another barrel. Hey, yeah. Oh, he's near a barrel.
Yeah, he is. I'm trying to wait for him to move a bit. Move, 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 move.
Ah, shit.
Okay, so we beat it.
Nice.
So if you were doing the burning blade, this would open here. You would come here and flip your lantern and light all these up. Okay?
Yep.
You're not even with me, but okay.
I'm just around the corner.
We aren't doing that. So we go to this ritual orb here, and you hit your X to put an end to the ritual, and it's going to
Yep.
blow it up, and then we take the orb.
And that orb is worth a lot.
And then you said we pick up the orb?
Yep, grab the orb. All right, let's go. That orb alone, without any bonus, gives you 20,000 coin. Go to the ship. You can put it up there with all the other loot.
I'll just leave it there for now.
Yeah.
So you go. If you go down to the map.
Okay, so somebody has taken over the burning blade.
Oh, did they?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I must have just done that since we weren't on it.
So the way that flag is there with the one on it, that is what a Reaper flag looks like if it's a normal ship. So,
Okay.
but right now, so that flag and that zero with the totem would not be there if it was just the world event and nobody was doing it yet. It would just be that ship floating around in the water. Okay? So every time they complete one of those rituals, that number goes up. And then if you look at us, you can see us. We have that chest on our boat now. So everybody will see that yellow skull. So what we'll do is we'll go to plunder, we'll sell everything, and then you can only sell those at Reaper's Hideout.
Alright.
Right? Oh, I haven't done so much talking in my life, Jet.
Oh, Wouldn't it be nice if we could get a shroud with Jake on here?
Oh, what now?
That's a Meg.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Well, it can
yeah.
fuck off. That is literally the reason why I stopped playing last time, because I was sailing for, I shit you not, 6 minutes. And a Meg pulled up and I was solo and I did not
Here
know
it comes.
what I was supposed to do.
We're close enough to the island, it ain't gonna bite.
Yeah, well, last time I was nowhere near the island, so it decided it was going to attack me, and it sunk my ship, and not only did it sink my ship, but I quit the game as it lunged to bite for its final attack at me. So I'm like, no.
That sounds like something I would do.
So I just kind of was like, yeah, no, I'm not touching this right now.
So if you left because of a Meg, one of
I was
them, the
also
regular,
solo.
like the regular Meg, wait
I have no
until
idea
you
which one it was. There was already
wait
multiple
until
locations at
you,
the time.
yeah, but you wait until you meet up with the freaking new Megs. I don't like the new Megs. Because one has fire and the other puts shocking monsters on your boat.
Mm.
Not fun. And they take forever to kill.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let the nuke talk for a bit. Now, before you sell anything, let me come down and explain one thing to you. All right.
Yep.
So this chest here, okay, the one that opens,
Yep.
you can, when you walk it over to her, this person, it's going to say sell the contents or something inside. You hit the X once, only once.
Give all content.
Yeah. Then bring it to the back over here, drop it to the ground, and then once you've gotten rid of all the big stuff, you can load up 3 at a time and take it over instead of running all the loose stuff by hand.
Okay, so then now we're just taking all the chests and going and giving. And then what, these things can just
So
go
then-
in the chest?
Then you pick up this chest here again, and you can turn and pick up 3 items off the ground to fill it. And then you can go sell it again.
Okay. And
You
then
can
what
see-
about the chest?
Now you can sell the chest.
Okay.
But it just makes it easier than running each one solely. That's all.
Yeah. Okay.
So now we're going back here. And ahead to Reapers. not somebody's fault. They dug that one up. What do you think, Chad? Have I been teaching them okay? Have I missed anything? I need that front sail up in a minute, please. Okay, start putting it up.
It's up.
Thank you. Might as well bring that with you. Sell it to this guy. You want to grab that? We'll sell that here too.
Yeah.
And it'll be a little easier because I'll be at work. You'll be on a sloop, not a brig.
So, Chad, I'm going to head to the outpost to lower, and then we're going to be getting off for the evening. I have an early morning tomorrow for such a short stream, short second stream of the day, but I appreciate everybody hanging out with me, though.
So over there's a sloop over at the airport.
Well, they have the one reaper chest on them.
They're coming right for us. We just left the second he saw us. Not the one I'm talking about. Not the one with the ribbons on it, the other one. That's the other airplane. I swear, I don't know if he's coming towards us or if he's going towards the other guy.
Alright, well.
He's going after the guy with the thing on him.
Yep.
He's right directly behind him. He ever catching up to him. Holy cow.
So, Jake, what we're doing is I'm gonna take us to the outpost there, and we're just going to lower the flag. Gonna have to call it for the night because I have an early morning tomorrow.
That's fine.
Does it seem like something you'll be wanting to play more? Or?
Yeah, once I get more into it, I'll definitely be playing it more.
All right. Once again, chat, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. You guys have a wonderful evening. I'm just gonna say it's Wednesday. I can't make any promises when the next day that I will be on. Work has been pretty hectic lately, so keep an eye out for any notifications of me getting on, and hope to see you there. Have a good rest of your evening.